river here in Innsbruck, and it's incredibly beautiful. I think I could get used to this. I mean, we're in our new home country, and we're not quite in Vienna where we're moving to, but it's just incredibly beautiful. It's really surreal. Behind me is a golden roof, and according to Hannah's iPod here, it was built by Archduke Frederick IV in the early 15th century, and served as a place where he would enjoy tournaments down here below in the square. And later in 1536, Jacob Heder, founder of the Hederites, was burned at the stake at this site on the 25th of February for his Anabaptist beliefs and activities. We're here at Dom St. Jacob's Cathedral in Innsbruck. It's just incredibly beautiful and adorned with all sorts of gold and silver. This painting that you can see above the altar is the only remaining painting that wasn't destroyed for this artist in 1944 when the city was bombed during World War II. And this church began construction in 1717 and was finished 7 years later in 1724. And the organ back there is just incredibly beautiful. All this Austrian architecture is just really incredible. Alright, here we are at this really cool dragon fountain. All these cool dragons with shields and various things. This is our last stop in Innsbruck, and then tomorrow we are going to Liechtenstein, which I am very excited about. So, see you then. We're now in Schaan in Liechtenstein, and it's the largest city in this country with 6,000 people, and everything is very close together, and I believe that we might be the only two Americans in this country right now, of the 35,000 people that live here. It's really crazy that this is where we are in this moment. It's just so beautiful, all the Alps everywhere. Yeah, I love it here. Here in Schaan, we've taken some time to get to know the local musicians. It's really amazing how much you can do in a day. They've taught us a lot about polyrhythmic music and how you can really combine all sorts of different sounds to make a really cool melody. Yeah, they're just going at it. They're in the zone. Over here you can see the borders of this country, the mountains over here, and over here, and then they keep going to over here, and that's the country. This is a one train line in Liechtenstein. It comes from Austria, and then it has a couple stops here in this country, and then after that it goes to Switzerland and back to Austria. Behind me here is the Liechtenstein Castle. It's home to the royal family and has been since 1938, when they fled from the Nazis in Vienna, where they were living for a couple hundred years before that. It's really interesting because before they moved in there, It was a restaurant, and it was also a prison. So it's probably the only castle in the world that was formerly a prison and now houses the royal family. So this is the end of our trip in Liechtenstein, and after this we are heading to Winterthur. So we're sad to leave all this beautiful landscape, but after this we'll be in Switzerland, so see what that's like. We're in Winterthur now. Been doing some scootering. It's been pretty fun doing the scootering. We're at this viewpoint looking over the city, and it's nice. I like it. This town is like 100,000 people. It's the 6th most populated city in all of Switzerland. And yeah, we're up at this vineyard, growing some other plants over there, and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Here's an example of a street sign here in Winterthur. They had to readjust it so they could fit this guy's ball inside the sign there. Here's a local street cat with what appears to be a mouse in its mouth. It's really doing what they call chowing down. Here hanging out with some of the locals. That one just took a dump. There's not really much to see in Winterthur, so we thought instead of showing pictures of the old town and of the different streets and stuff, we would just make a skate video. So I was just riding down the hill back there really fast, and I started wobbling and tried to stop myself. But, I tried to stop myself, and I was just going too fast, so I jumped off, and I was going too fast to like run it out, and I just fell, and then in my hands I rolled on the cement and got this thing and tore up in my pants, and got this on my knee, but I'm alright. Hey Mom, I'm having fun in Europe.